In India's massive job market, there's this weird puzzle that so many of us have felt. There are tons of jobs out there and tons of incredibly skilled people. So why is it so ridiculously hard for them to connect? Well, today we're going to dig into an initiative called Zenith Pathways because they think they've cracked the code. So, this is the big question, right? This is what our source material really hones in on. You've got millions of opportunities on one side and millions of talented people searching for them on the other. So why is there this giant chasm in between? The whole system just feels, well, broken. And it's leaving both companies and the talent feeling frustrated and honestly pretty mistrustful. And the way our source material describes this is perfect. They call it the broken bridge problem. See, the issue isn't a lack of supply or demand. It's that the connection, the very thing that's supposed to link them, has completely crumbled. And you can really see the two sides of that broken bridge right here. On one side, you've got companies just wasting so much time and money sifting through endless applications, and they're still risking missed deadlines or getting low-quality work. Then, on the other side, you've got these talented freelancers who are constantly chasing payments from clients that just disappear, ghosted, while always struggling to find that next reliable project. It's a mess for everyone. And this is the absolute key takeaway. The gap isn't about skill, and it's not about a lack of opportunity. It's all about that broken bridge of trust. Companies are scared to hire, and talent is scared to commit because the whole system just feels so unstable and risky. Okay, so how do you even begin to rebuild that bridge? Well, Zenith Pathways' answer is pretty interesting. They say, let's build on ground that's already solid, with something they call a LinkedIn-only ecosystem. The idea here is actually really simple. Just operate inside an environment that people already know and, for the most part, trust. By keeping every single conversation, every update, and every approval right there inside LinkedIn, you're tapping into the professional credibility that's already baked into the platform. This instantly cuts out a ton of the noise and the potential for fraud you'd get on some random anonymous third-party site. So this model rebuilds the bridge on four main pillars. First, you've got a verified talent pool. That builds trust in the quality of the work. Second, you have super transparent collaboration with clear agreements and milestones. That builds trust in the process itself. Third, just by keeping it all on LinkedIn, you create a risk-free environment. And finally, there's this integrated social impact piece, which builds a real sense of shared purpose and community. It's pretty smart. All right, so that all sounds good in theory, right? But how does it actually play out in the real world? Let's walk through the step-by-step workflow they've designed to make this as smooth as possible. It's a really straightforward 5-step journey. A company posts a project, verified talent gets matched up to it, all the back and forth, all the communication happens right there on LinkedIn. Then the work gets done with everyone seeing the updates transparently, and finally, a secure payment is released, and a little piece of that automatically goes to a social cause. The whole system is just built for simplicity and trust. So we've looked at the what and the how, but who, specifically, is this model designed to help the most? Okay, so for startups and HR teams, this solves that huge headache of finding reliable people and finding them fast. For NGOs, it gives them this amazing dedicated pool of skilled volunteers and interns who actually care about their mission. And for people looking to collaborate on projects, it offers a totally risk-free way to partner up. You can see how each solution is aimed right at a very real and often very expensive pain point. But this whole idea isn't just about fixing the day-to-day problems of getting a project done. No, the source material makes it clear there's a much bigger, way more ambitious goal at the heart of all this. And here it is. The ultimate vision is to position India, with its absolutely massive pool of skilled, agile talent, to become the freelance capital of the entire world. It's a vision to change the game, to transform that precarious gig hustle into a respected, protected, and incredibly powerful profession. And this quote just perfectly captures the whole spirit of it. It suggests that the future of work isn't really about fancy new tech or another job board. The real breakthrough, the real revolution, is going to come from fixing the most human thing of all: trust. If people can trust the system, trust the clients, and trust the talent, you can unlock so much potential in the economy. Which, of course, brings us to the big final question here. Is trust really the single most valuable currency in the future of work? Zenith Pathways is betting everything that it is. But can one single platform, one idea, truly rebuild a bridge that has felt broken for so, so long? Well, that's the multi-billion-dollar question, isn't it? Thanks for tuning in.